Chapter 1. A few essential words. The opening chapter of Dilexi establishes a central conviction that love for the poor is inseparable from love for Christ. Pope Leo XIV begins with the gospel account of the woman who anoints Jesus with costly perfume, a gesture criticized by the disciples but praised by the Lord. Pope Leo reflects, "No sign of affection, even the smallest, will ever be forgotten, especially if it is shown to those who are suffering, lonely, or in need, as was the Lord at that time." Like Christ in his passion, the poor are those upon whom we are called to pour out love without calculation. We read, "Love for the Lord, then, is one with love for the poor." This is not a matter of mere human kindness, but a revelation. Contact with those who are lowly and powerless is a fundamental way of encountering the Lord of history. In the poor, he continues to speak to us. Leo XIV links this truth to the example of St. Francis of Assisi, whose conversion began when he embraced a leper and discovered God's mercy in the wounds of the excluded. That encounter still calls the Church to renewal. To hear the cry of the poor is to enter into the heart of God. As God told Moses he had heard the cry of his people enslaved in Egypt and was sending Moses to them, so he hears the cry of the poor today and sends each of us. Failing to respond to that cry is to turn away from the God of compassion. Christian love, therefore, cannot remain abstract or sentimental. It must be embodied in concrete acts of solidarity and justice. The Pope then examines the many faces of modern poverty: material, social, spiritual, and cultural. We read, "There are many forms of poverty. The poverty of those who lack material means of subsistence, the poverty of those who are socially marginalized and lack the means to give voice to their dignity and abilities, moral and spiritual poverty, cultural poverty, the poverty of those who find themselves in a condition of personal or social weakness or fragility, the poverty of those who have no rights, no space, no freedom." Many live with the illusion of happiness derived from a comfortable life and pursue the accumulation of wealth and social success at all costs, even at the expense of others. Inequality deepens even as wealth grows. This contradiction reveals a culture of indifference where the poor are treated as expendable and their suffering is tolerated. Finally, Pope Leo challenges ideological distortions that blame the poor for their condition or hide systemic injustice behind false meritocracy. He writes, "The poor are not there by chance or by blind and cruel fate, nor for most of them is poverty a choice. Nor can it be said that most of the poor are such because they do not deserve otherwise, as maintained by that specious view of meritocracy that sees only the successful as deserving." Christians must reject these narratives and rediscover the gospel's revolutionary clarity, that love for the poor is not an optional virtue, but at the heart of Christ's message.